Right, I'm ready to roll and make some magic. Again, if we don't like it, we can do it again.
Okay, cool.
And I'll just say it's time to introduce Andrew, the Business Bloke. G'day, mate. How you going?
I'm going great, Lee. Thanks very much.
Excellent. The Business Bloke. Who are you? Why have you accosted me in the studio today?
Well, that's a great question. Yeah, well, I'm a business coach up here on the northwest coast of Tassie, and I'm super passionate about helping local businesses, get what they want from life. We start these businesses, we have all this passion, and sometimes things don't kind of pan out like we'd like. So I just love helping people grow their businesses and their lives here up on the north coast of Tassie.
Some people would consider tough times at the moment.
Yeah.
Got any tips for making it better or easier?
Well, concentrate on what you can control, right? We can't control what old Albo's up to, and we can't control what Trumpy's up to. So, let's hook in and just focus on what we can get stuck into and go from there.
Put the blinkers on, you reckon?
Yeah, that's the one.
Focus on our own backyard. Have you got anything that you'd like to hone in on today in particular?
Well, speaking of our own backyard, yes, I want to talk about something that affects a lot of business owners, especially up here, because we're all chummy and mates, and that is the true cost of discounting, Lee.
So you talked about like when people have a percentage off sale or maybe some discounted items that they have in stock that they want to get rid of?
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, in general terms, right? Like, so, mates rates and, see the old lady come in and go, I'll just shave a bit off. She looks, that type of thing. Yeah. So what happens is we start to formulate this belief in our business or within ourselves that offering discounts, makes people feel better. And it makes us feel better, right, when we offer discounts to people.
And it feels great when you get them because it feels like you're being treated specially.
Oh, exactly. But it does have a dark side, Lee.
That took a turn.
Yeah, so the true cost of discounting, right? So if we, for example, had a 40% margin on our products, so that's to say when someone taps their FPOS card or you send an invoice and what you've got left over, what does actually cost you is you've got this 40% gross profit left over. If you discount by 10%, did you know that you have to then deliver 33% more of your product or service to make the same amount of money? So you're 33% more busy. So you're just going to go out and have to do a third more work to get the same amount of profit. And it has a profound effect on your business, Lee.
Or to get a smile from that old lady.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we love to engage strategies more like adding value, right? What can we add value? Something we can put a cherry on top instead of subsidizing the cost of our business.
And taking away from all that hard work you've done.
Yeah.
So what would an example be if you weren't prepared to discount but value add? Give you an example.
Well, I love trying to work with our suppliers, right? Like even something like a stubby cooler or a pen or, some act of service, even just the way your staff or employees make people feel. There's a saying that goes, people always forget the thing you said or the thing that you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel, right? Yeah. So we do a lot in the staff training space, helping people actually engage with their customers and clients and making them feel really good so that they want to come back.
And it's you sometimes don't really think about that side of things when you are trying to, encourage more customers through the door or that actually how much work it's costing you.
Exactly, that's 100% right. And this discounting is a compounding effect of we're getting busier and busier, and then we take our eye off the ball there as far as the customers go, and then it's a slippery slope, or the race to the bottom, as we call it.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting kind of math breakdown if you really want to think about it that way, isn't it?
Well, if you want to do some maths, I've actually got a real life example here of a business I sat down with just last week, Lee.
Wheel the chart in. What have you found?
Well, how would about an extra $70,000 a year sound like, just extra to pay your bills? Would that be handy?
Yes, please.
So this particular business we sat with had lumpy cash flow, right? Sort of struggling to pay their bills sometimes. They're going okay. They dip into overdraft and they come back up again, but not really winning. And the owners in there hooking in, doing maybe 60, 70 hours a week sometimes, right? This was a prime example of the cost of discounting. And it doesn't always look like knocking a bit off Granny's bill. He was doing things like just shave a couple of hours off the invoice. Yeah, I know I only quoted 4, I ended up spending 6, so I'll just take those few off. The parts that I got in for this particular bit of equipment, they cost a bit more than I thought. I surely can't charge that on, so I'll just shave a bit off there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a slippery slope. We worked out that across the last financial year, discounting cost this business about $70,000.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But there's an upside, Lee, because the cool thing is...
You're giving me another twist into it.
Yeah, well, now they know, right? They can hook in and they're going to make that $70,000 and some back in the coming year just by having some different strategies aside from discounting. Discounting definitely has its place, right? It's a great thing to use to get rid of some old inventory or it has its place for sure, but it's definitely not the be-all and end-all marketing tool. And I call discounting a dirty word. We always look for other strategies before discounting.
Skyhooks comes to mind for some reason. Rightio. So if anybody wants to learn more about how they can optimize their business, you're the Business Bloke. How do I get in contact with you?
I am the Business Bloke. Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm actually the Business Bloke on Instagram. That's my handle. We have a local business here, Lee, called Savage Strategy Co. So savagestrategyco.com.au on the interweb. We're on there, and you'll find us there on LinkedIn, Facebook as well, or just look me up, the Business Bloke.
Love it. We're going to do this more often. You're going to come back in next week?
Oh, how about, I reckon we should do this every week.
I can probably fit you in. Great to have you on board. We'll see you soon.
Thanks very much.
Look for the Business Bloke online today. Yeah? Happy with that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You happy with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Something like that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not